Okay, guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depends on where you're watching from. This is a subscriber request video, and I just thought to respond accordingly. Remember, I promised you guys that whatever request you make on this channel, I'll do how to respond as soon as possible. So, through the 8280 made a request, so I'll just read so you guys can understand. He said, I'm a new subscriber to your channel. Can you please do more explanation about the fair value gap, on what to look at to notice it in a chart, and further please and thank you. So I think he's just saying I should do a video on how to apply the fair value gap indicator to my chart and how to apply it to my market analysis. I think that's what he actually meant. So I'm going to be going straight to my chart to show you the fair value gap indicator that I use and how I apply it to the chart for my daily analysis. If you're new to the channel, guys, I basically just document my trades on this channel. That's all that I do. I just document my trades on this channel and I carry you guys along. Okay, now this is my GBP USD. This was the last trade we took on Friday that hit TP. Okay, so now let's assume that we don't have nothing in our chart. So now if you go to indicator, this is the fair value gap indicator that I make use of. Let me show you guys so you can get the name clearly. This is it, guys. So all you just have to do, go to trading view, search for FVG and apply the one by nephew Sam. So this is the FVG indicator that I use on trading view. Okay, and these are my settings. Okay, my inputs, these are my settings. You can just screenshot and ensure that you have the same settings with me. Okay, so these are my settings, guys. These are my settings and this is the style that I use. Everything is just okay. All of these are just by default. So basically these are just my settings. So you just have to tick one time frame and just leave it like that. Then you can adjust your FVG. Then ensure that you tick on this box, very important. Okay, and just use my settings basically as you see them on your screen. Just use my settings, okay, so that we all can be on the same page. Then these are my color combinations. Okay, I just use green and red for my fair value box and all of that. Then my fair value gap label color, I'm using black. Okay, you can use any customized color you want. Okay, so this is the indicator basically. So once you're done, you just click on OK and you will have these boxes. These are the fair value gap boxes in your chart. Now let me just use the last trade that we traded last week, okay, as an example to explain what the subscriber made request about. Now this is it, guys. Now as you all know, fair value gaps are a very good point of interest where you expect the market to come and retest, because fair value gaps basically they just create imbalances in the market, and price will most likely come to fill that imbalance before continuing the market trend or reversing to the opposite direction. Okay, so now for example, in this trade that we took, GBP USD trade that we took, the buy trade, let me just show you guys what I did. Basically, the first thing you want to do is just identify the current trend. So you can see obviously from here that we are breaking structures to the upside. We had market pull up, we trace down and broke structure. You see this structure here, this eye, it broke it to the upside, right? We made a low, a higher low. This is a low that is higher than this particular low, right? So market will trace down to this particular low and gave us another break of structure to the upside, taking out this particular high. So market broke up to this level. As at this point, when this breakout happened, that was when I now spotted what this double top that was taken out were the two major reference points that I used. Can you see? Now let me even take out this my structure references so that you can see the market clearly. So these were the levels that I actually used. You see these two eyes were the levels that I used. The breakout of those two eyes were the level that I used, and the reason to why I used them I'm going to explain. So this was what I did, guys. this was what I did. So I used my rectangle box to mark out this resistance that was broken. Remember, there were two eyes here, these two eyes that were taken out. Okay, so can you see that we had a breakout? Remember, once we established that we are having market breaking structure to the upside, we are now watching out for a possible buy setup to happen. Okay, so when I saw the breakout of that level by this strong bullish candle, the next thing you want to watch out for, you want to watch out for a retest back to this your broken resistance that is now that is supposed to act as support, right? But for this particular setup to be an A plus setup, I want to see the presence of a fair value gap that will align with the breakout of structure to the upside. I want to not just see market break out from a resistance to come and touch my new support. This my new support point of interest, I want to see a fair value gap inside of that same level as confluence. Are you guys seeing? So this is where the indicator now comes into play. Can you see that we had a fair value gap here? We had an imbalance that was yet to be filled. Let me zoom in well so you can see. So can you see that everything aligned? So after this breakout, I was expecting a retest back to this new support zone, and fortunately for us, we had our fair value gap at the same level. So when I saw this, I knew that this was an A plus setup. So what did I do? I placed my buy limit at inside of the fair value gap and inside of the new support zone that was created. Remember, this bullish candle you see is a breakout of resistance returning back to a new support. Now the new support is in confluence with this fair value gap. Can you see the fair value gap here? So I placed a buy order. My buy orders would be right here. I will be taking my buy trades from here, and my SL will just be a little bit below the fair value gap. Can you see? That was how we reached 20 pips in this particular trade, guys. So we reached 20 pips, and I was just targeting. Remember that when this thing happened, the high was, the most recent high, guys, was just this week right here, and I knew that price would come and smash it out, right? So this was it. I was planning to take out the high. That was the 70 pips that you saw me take. Can you guys see? So this was the trade I took on Friday. Can you see how I was just risking just 20 pips and I was targeting this new high right here? This particular high right here. And that was how price came, because I knew that after this retest, price would definitely come to take out this high. Now let me just show you guys something again that will still help you. Another, if you scroll to the left hand side of your chart, let me show you guys something right here. You will see that we had a very strong imbalance. Can you see this strong bearish imbalance right here? You see this strong imbalance. I knew that price would definitely come to fill all this imbalance. So that's another major reason why I targeted this particular high, because I knew that price would definitely come to take it out, because there was a strong imbalance. Let me draw, sorry guys, let me draw the line so you can see. Can you see this strong imbalance here? Yes. So this is the major reason. Can you see? I knew that price would definitely want to come and fill up all this imbalance and take it out. All these are draw on liquidity. Do you understand now? So that's why I had to put my TP at that level, because I knew that it would definitely attract price to touch that level. Now, bottom line, just like what the subscriber requested, is how to apply it for market analysis. Now the thing is, you trade basically break and retest. Whenever you want to take your trade, your entry point, just ensure that entry point, there is a fair value gap in that your entry point level. If there's no fair value gap, that is a B plus setup. Okay, you get? So if you want to watch out for A plus setup, ensure that your entry level has a fair value gap inside of it. It will help to make your trades more like a 90% win ratio trade. Do you understand now? So this is for the subscriber request, and I'm sure I was able to pass knowledge across to you guys. if you sort of like content like this, please do want to like the video, drop your comments in the comment section. And if you're yet to subscribe to this channel, please and please do want to subscribe. I journal my trades here and I'm show you the reality of trading, and we just share knowledge together and grow together as forex traders. If you want to make a subscriber request just like Pudi did, please do what to use the comment section. Any video you want me to do, just use the comment section and I would respond as soon as possible. Thank you very much guys for your time, and I'm sure I was able to do justice to the subscriber request. See you guys on Monday. Bye.